Alright, so here's the story. Doom the Dark Ages is not just another sequel. This one's a full-blown prequel. We're going way back. Before the high-tech guns, before the Mars facilities, before the modern demons invaded Earth, there was this. A time of chaos, of fire, of swords and monsters. This is where the legend of the Doomslayer began. No fancy armor, no AI, no BFG, just pure rage and medieval brutality. In the Dark Ages, hell has already arrived, and it's not alone. Twisted kings, demonic cults, whole kingdoms lost to darkness. And in the middle of it all, you. You're not a soldier anymore. You're a myth, a walking apocalypse. This game shows us the Slayer's true origin, the ancient wars, the cursed lands. The first time he picked up a weapon and said no more, it's darker, it's bloodier, and it's doom. And it's doom like we've never seen before. Okay, so now let's really get into the graphics. Because Doom the Dark Ages is not just looking good, it's looking downright evil in the best way possible. This game is built using the upgraded ID Tech engine, and man, this thing is flexing hard. Environments are dense and alive with detail. You've got rain-soaked battlefields with ash falling from the sky, cracked cathedral walls that bleed light through stained glass, and massive hell-infested castles that look like they've been standing for 1,000 years, and probably screaming the whole time. Every inch of the world feels handcrafted. You'll see scorched stone floors, rusted armor hanging off skeletons, and piles of bones that look way too fresh. The lighting is a huge standout. There's this dynamic fire and shadow system happening everywhere. Torches flicker and cast moving shadows. Hell portals glow with this ominous red pulse, and sometimes the only light in a room is from the eyes of a demon. And oh, the enemies. They're grotesque. But also beautiful. You've got medieval-style demons, like armored hell knights with glowing molten cores, giant worm-like beasts wrapped in barbed chains, and cultists who literally ooze corruption. Blood and gore effects? Absolutely ridiculous. Limbs get severed clean, armor shatters, and when you use that medieval chainsaw axe hybrid thing,
Impact confirmed.
yeah, prepare for some of the most detailed executions ever seen in a Doom game. Animation-wise, the game is smooth. Like, buttery smooth. Even when stuff is exploding all around you and 5 different demons are jumping at your face, it holds up at high frame rates. This thing is clearly made for performance. PC, PS5, Xbox Series X, all dialed in. And don't even get me started on the particle effects. There's dust, sparks, blood mist, fire, fog, you name it. It's everywhere, and it's layered so well that every scene feels cinematic without ever slowing down the action. In short, Doom the Dark Ages looks like a heavy metal album come to life. It's brutal, it's bloody, and it's beautiful. And yeah, we can't wait to see more. Now let's talk sound. Because Doom the Dark Ages doesn't just look metal, it sounds like it crawled out of hell itself. This franchise has always been known for its soundtrack. And yeah, the tradition continues. But this time, it's not just industrial metal riffs. It's darker, grungier. We're getting this epic blend of guttural guitar, ancient choir chants, and bone-rattling drums. Imagine Gregorian monks humming while demons scream in the background. Then, the guitars kick in, and it's straight-up war music. Every track feels like it's been tuned for combat. You're running through fire, tearing demons apart, and the soundtrack keeps pushing you forward, beat after bloody beat. And the sound effects? Absolutely brutal. Every weapon has its own distinct crunch. Axes slam like thunder. Shields bash with an echo that feels personal. Crossbows snap like a whip straight from the underworld. Even the enemies have weight in their sounds. You'll hear snarls before an ambush, the clink of armor from corrupted knights, and these deep echoing screams when you rip one in half. Environmental audio is on point too. Creepy wind howling through ruined castles, muffled screams in the distance, chains dragging in the shadows. It builds tension without ever slowing you down. And best of all, it's all dynamic. The music shifts with you. If you're just walking, it's eerie and ambient. But once the combat starts, it erupts. And suddenly, you're in the middle of a medieval death concert. Bottom line, this game doesn't just sound good, it sounds dangerous. Alright, let's talk price. Because yeah, we know you're wondering, how much is this brutal demon-slaying medieval mayhem gonna cost? So far, Doom the Dark Ages is expected to launch at the standard next-gen price point, $69.99 US for the base edition. Yep, Full price, no surprise there. But there's more. Leaks and early store listings suggest we'll be getting multiple editions. There's likely going to be a deluxe edition, probably around $89.99, which may include an exclusive armor skin, a medieval-themed weapon pack, and maybe early access, like 3 days early if they follow the usual Bethesda playbook. And of course, there's a collector's edition rumored to be in the works. We're talking a steelbook case, full art book, digital soundtrack, and maybe even a replica of one of the new weapons, possibly the shield or flail. No price on that yet, but if we go by Doom Eternal standards, it could hit around $199.99. Also, good news, Game Pass users? Yeah, if this follows Microsoft's usual strategy, Doom: The Dark Ages will likely drop day one on Xbox Game Pass for console and PC. That's a big win if you're already subscribed. Bottom line, there's a tier for every kind of Slayer. Just depends on how much demon blood you want and how much cash you're willing to burn for it. So, final thoughts. Doom: The Dark Ages is shaping up to be something special. It's bold, it's brutal, and it's not afraid to change the formula while still keeping that core Doom identity. You've got medieval horror vibes, insane new weapons, massive boss fights, and the kind of soundtrack that makes you want to headbutt your desk. The fact that this is a prequel to the modern Doom games makes it even cooler. It's lore, it's blood, and it's all wrapped in heavy metal fire. If you're a fan of Doom, you're probably already sold. If you're new, this might just be the wildest entry point yet. So whether you're picking it up for the fast-paced carnage, the gorgeous visuals, or just to hear demons scream in 4K, Doom: The Dark Ages looks ready to deliver. We'll keep an eye out for more updates, but for now, yeah, I'm hyped. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. What weapon are you most excited to try? Which demon looks the freakiest? And are you buying it day one? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Do not stop rip and tearing.